FODV93, and welcome back to part 3 of the Sonic Cross Shadow Generations stuff. And in this stream, we're going to be starting the next batch of zones to do. And with this one, it's going to teach us to a new move, the Stomp move. Although I've kind of at least toyed around with controls, though. It's like jump in the air and then stomp, basically. You could either use this to at least beat some badniks in the air, or just stomp through some boxes to get through stuff really quickly, or I guess something like that. Alright. And I believe this particular zone is from Sonic 06. This game in particular is quite infamous for being one of the worst games of all time, and also being one of the worst Sonic games of all time as well, because of how badly it was botched for the graphics, the gameplay, everything. Sure, the music was good. I mean, rarely will we ever find a Sonic game with legitimately bad music. I mean, that honor just flat out goes... That honor flat out just goes to the Game Boy Advance port of Sonic 1, and then some music tracks for Sonic Chronicles. The one and only time where Sega actually tried to make an RPG for Sonic. Which is kind of a shame, honestly. Like, you can still make a good RPG with Sonic, as long as you just have the gameplay and music not be so terrible. Because there were some... Yep, because there were some tracks within that DS game that were just objectively horrible. And with Sonic 06, it was released... It was touted as being Sonic for the next generation, but because of how badly they botched that job, it was known as Sonic 06, and the reason why it's 06, it was released in 2006, and it was released around Sonic's 15th anniversary, I want to say. Yeah, Sonic's 15th. And what made it worse was that bad port of Sonic on the GBA was essentially just released in the same time period as that. Like, I would at least say the same month as Sonic 06, which really did not help Sonic fans at all, honestly. The only reason why I know about it was just because of the internet. That's literally about it. Don't know how you slip through that crack. There we go. Right. And within Sonic 06, apparently it had to do with time travel, and in other cases, someone mistaking Sonic for the villain. Although I guess this time around within that game, it just showed Sonic within the vision. So I guess that's at least a bit more plausible, but eh. With this level, I believe it's called Crisis City. I'm not sure if it's a good level from 06, because I would never be bothered to play 06 in any way, shape, or form. Like, you may say, oh wow, but there's like mods of 06 that make it good again. Not for me, honestly. Okay. Attack this. But yeah, that's the only knowledge I at least have of Sonic 06. Like, other than the infamous kiss scene, which, yeah, been done to death already. It also introduced a new character, Silver the Hedgehog. Basically, it's just another hedgehog, but with psychic powers, basically. Which I feel was fine. I've heard people on the internet saying that they want a Silver spin-off game, but I feel it's not in the cards. It really isn't in the cards, honestly. Due to the simple fact that not only 06, but the simple fact that Silver really doesn't have much of star power as, say, Knuckles or Eggman or even Shadow for that reason. So yeah, I just feel it's really not in the cards, and it's not going to be a financial success as what people thought it would be. And within the stage as a whole, there are sections where you have to use the new boost move to maneuver around the stage because of the fire pillars. Jump. Helmet attack chains. And there we go. Yeah, B. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. And just like with every other zone within the game, as soon as you beat an act, more of the color is restored, beat both acts within the game, and essentially you just free your friend and get yourself closer to getting more Chaos Emeralds to beat the game, basically. Great. Come on. Okay. Iblis worms are tricky enemies that suddenly burst out of the ground. Alright. Let's go. Honestly, a button for the spin dash honestly makes things more streamlined. It's just me that I've been way too used to the spin dash being you crouch, then you jump, and then mash the jump button how many times you want in order to get a faster spin dash. Because that really just took me a while to get used to, honestly. Because the only time I remember that kind of thing being a thing for a dedicated spin dash button was for Sonic Adventure, and that was just for the GameCube part that I remember playing on as a teenager. Other than that, all the other Sonic games I remember playing was just you crouch down and then you jump. Crouch, mash the jump button, and then you spin dash, basically. Although I will say the music for this game so far is fantastic. I can really see why people love Generation so much. Gameplay is nice and crisp, stages are good, representative of the franchise as a whole. It's all good, honestly. Although I feel that some games should at least get some representation, because I know for the 3DS port of Sonic Generations, it actually had a stage based on Sonic Rush. And I feel that should at least get some representation here as well. Because Rush is pretty good, it introduced another one of Sonic's friends, that we'll see in a sec. Oh, shoot, I did that. Oops. Did not expect to die there. Yeah. Okay, with that button I have to at least wait for a bit for the spin dash to actually take the full effect, and then I start jumping, basically. And then just take it nice and easy with the speeding, basically. With those Iblis worms, it really shouldn't be too hard to at least detect them, because it's just, you see the hole in the ground, that's glowing, and then from there, you just jump on them just to beat them, or at least avoid them, or whatever, basically. And then I got some speed shoes, which lets me run faster. Yep, go a lot faster this time around. Although thankfully with the speed shoes it doesn't last too long, but it does help if you're trying to beat the time and get an S rank. Which, honestly, isn't my main priority with this blind playthrough of the game. Because I'm just happy with beating the game. You know, that was on me because I was stupid enough and just saw the sick sign that says it's a pet. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just happy if I could at least get, like, good rank, maybe like A or B rank or whatever, and then just go on from there, basically. Like, there's a good chance I'll probably just... I don't know why I'm being silent all of a sudden. There's a good chance I will try my best off-screen to get better ranks for each stage, because now I'm more familiarized with the game as a whole, and its controls, because it really took me a while just to get used to how the game feels. And the fact it's just a personal thing, but when I see a control scheme in an options menu, I am fully expected that I could at least change the control layout or control scheme for all its buttons for something that I'll be more comfortable with playing games. But sometimes that's the case, other times it's not really the case, honestly. But I'm getting used to what isn't the end of the world, honestly. As long as it's not that awkward to do. Okay. Did not expect that. Again. Come on. Okay. We go. Just gotta avoid the pits, bomb this pit, and the fire tornado, and get to the goalpost. Like, get to it ASAP. Oh boy. Okay. Gotta go. That's cool. Okay. Huh. Oh yeah, right. Pretty sure that's obvious within Sonic games, but if it's your first Sonic game, then yeah. If you keep dying, the timer will keep going up and up, and then the more time it takes you to beat the level, the lower the rank that you'll be getting, basically. So, like, let's say if I took, like, 10 minutes to beat a stage, I'm certainly not going to get a B rank. Like, at best, I'll at least get, like, the lowest rank, which is maybe, like, a D or a C rank, depending on the game that I play, basically. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Just gotta keep pushing right. Ooh. That was bad again. Going. Oh boy. Come on. Oh, come on. With this. There we go. Okay. No. Oh boy. Almost there. Okay, let's just use this as intended. There we go. Alright, let's see the rank. Oh, still B rank. Huh. And with both acts cleared... Sorry for coughing. Got something cut in my throat for a sec. Crisis City is now complete. And a friend of his free.
I wish I hadn't needed your help, Sonic, but thank you. By the way, you seem to look less spiky.
Yeah, that's another friend of ours, Blaze the Cat. She was introduced in Sonic Rush with the S. She's a princess from another world. From another dimension, basically. And by going memory, yep. This should be a level. This is a level from Sonic Unleashed. A Sonic game I myself have actually played on the Wii. Like, even though I was glad I didn't play 06, still am to this day, because I felt like I dodged me a bullet. Sonic Unleashed, I feel, is pretty good, honestly. It feels like a good return to form for Sonic, honestly. Although, I will at least agree, a little point sometimes is the Warthog stages. Because it's a nice change of pace. It's just sometimes the Warthog stages can be a bit of a slog to get through. Oh, did not expect a pushing puzzle. But yeah, with Sonic Unleashed, the main plot of that game is that Eggman was just doing the same basic thing, resurrecting an eldritch abomination to use to take over the world. In the intro for that game, we stop his schemes by becoming Supersonic, but we get tricked by Sonic. Sonic gets tricked by Eggman, loses the Chaos Emeralds, and the world is torn into pieces. And because of Eggman's antics, we're turned into a werehog, basically. Just Sonic just furrier and just with stretchier arms, basically, intended for more combat purposes. And honestly, the game's not bad. I feel it's pretty good, honestly. Like, most people, when they talk the praises about Sonic Unleashed, they just talk about the daytime stages because it's a great return to form for Sonic. You feel some great like, you feel the speed going blitzing around everywhere, here than in between and whatnot. It's just the nighttime stages. But I feel the biggest pain was just Eggman Land. I get it's supposed to be the final stage of the game, but oof. That did not pull any punches. Like, I felt I've died and gotten more game overs within that particular stage than any other moment within the game. Okay, I don't know what stage this is from Sonic Unleashed, but Unleashed usage is a plus in my book, honestly. As with streaming, basically, I will stream whenever I can, when I have the opportunity to do so. As with that Wii U stream test I did, I really thought I had invincibility frames just to move and get myself away, but I guess not. Yeah, as with that Wii U test stream I did the other day, I do actually want to play some of the Game Boy Advance games that I had stored up on my Wii U for playthroughs, basically. Because I have a total of like 13 games stored up on my Wii U for GBA content. And I feel it'd be a nice change of pace. Like, yeah, I could just buy the expansion pack for my Switch for Game Boy Advance games, but I feel the way of how it's handled and the amount of games there are at the moment, it's really not enough. Plus, I really don't feel like paying $50 a year just for the expansion pack. Like, if it was a pack for the GBA games, like, oh, if it's like $20 for the pack as a whole, and then you play online or whatever for applicable games with your friends, that's fine. I'd be fine with that. I ought to be more than fine and A-okay with that. But having to pay $50 a year for the whole thing is asinine. It really is just asinine, in my honest opinion. Timing? There we go. Don't know why I'm bad with timing today. Must be a streaming curse or something where I'm actually able to do the timing for platforming just fine and well. It's just trying to stream, and then I become totally bad at it. I guess that Let's Player's curse actually is kind of a real thing. Not really much of a curse, but more of a series of flows. We either play exceedingly well, or screw the pooch. As with Unleashed, yeah, I could recommend Unleashed, even with the rare hot stuff. Oh, and we got ourselves 2 trials within one stage. Didn't even notice the first one, because I was just focused on getting through the stage. Don't get why I keep getting speed shoes in sections where speed shoes really aren't super needed, honestly. Probably just as a way to screw up with platforming. Whatever. Come on. In the spring. There we go. With that big bend cloak, we just hold the spin dash. Stop that Eggman train. Oh, sorry, not a train, more of a blimp or Hindenburg, yeah, blimp, basically. And we beat the stage. Well, beat the act, basically, but yeah, I just call it a stage. Alright. Beat Act 1. As soon as the color is restored, we go to Act 2. Oh, wait, no, not that one. There we go. Oh, it's called Rooftop Run. Right. Right. I don't think the Wii version had Rooftop Run. But I do know that Rooftop Run is one of the most beloved Sonic stages because it just lets you blitz around a Sonic. And watch me not blitz so much because of me being dumb. Yeah, I feel this is really okay. Gotta at least learn how to sidestep. Can't just let's boost through everything. Blitz and boost everything through with Reckless Abandon. Yes. Ah, nuts. Guts. Yep. Man, I can really see why people love Rooftop Run so much. Just the feeling of adrenaline, pure speed, blitzing through the air, Sonic. Nice. Man, this stage is just nothing but pure bliss and fun. Yeah. Really? Yeah. I think I should. Anyway, that aside, take some balloons. Yep. See what me? Blitz and boost. So we got some nice boost on the feet. Boosting some enemies. Drift. Ooh, that feels good. Side step. Side step. Side step. Boost. Ooh, man, this feels fantastic. I can flat out see why people who played like the Xbox 360 or PS3 versions, maybe like the Steam versions of Unleashed, really love Rooftop Run so much. It is just flat out just fantastic to play Sonic. Great music, an excellent feeling to speed, just perfect from start to finish. And have opportunities to boost. I mean, sure, it's more of a press button to beat the stage act, basically, but I feel in this case, it's a good turn your brain off thing just to get some nice speed. And we got ourselves an S ring. Nice. And let's see our new friend. Well, old friend, basically, that got rescued.
Thanks, Sonic! You know, I got a hunch someone or something is controlling that monster.
Roger that.
Wait, this is just Sonic who's doing this whole thing, but yeah, I guess. Vector was in Sonic Chaotix, a very old game on one of the Sega's older consoles. Yeah, same thing with Espio. Vector appeared in the same game, Sonic Chaotix, Knuckles Chaotix, sorry. Oop. Knuckles Chaotix, and yeah, he reappeared again in Sonic Heroes. Ever since then, he's also been another mainstay of Sonic's friends. And this is Planet Lisp from Sonic Colors. Why would I start to stammer with that pronunciation? Because I'm like, I know that game. I played that game a lot. Well, not a lot, but moderately. Sonic Colors. Well, after the success of Sonic Unleashed, Sega decided, okay, let's at least make like a Sonic game for exclusive Nintendo consoles for the Wii and DS at the time. So what they made was Sonic Colors. A fantastic set of Sonic games, honestly. Sure, the writing is a bit campy for the jokes, but it's Sonic. Are you really gonna go to Sonic games for serious, ripping plot noise? I mean, sure, maybe for Shadow, but Sonic himself? Not really. Dude is just a lucky guy who loves adventure. Like, what do you expect? And the main plot is pretty simple. I mean, sure, Eggman's just using more alien forces to abuse and conquer to take over the world. Doesn't really go well for him. Blah, blah, blah. That was his shtick in the 2000s, basically. Like, starting with Sonic Adventure, I know it wasn't that, but it's still good. And we got the Rocket Wisp. But in Sonic Colors, because Sonic's a good guy and is freeing some aliens from Eggman's hostage, from Eggman's grasp, they grant him special powers. And one of said alien powers was the Rocket Wisp. The Rocket Wisp allows you to turn into a rocket and charge well into the air? Okay. Okay, I thought I had the Rocket Wisp. I held the X button, I guess. Like, I thought I held it the right way. Yep. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Okay, let's try again. What? Yep. Really? Yeah. There we go. Okay. I was supposed to hold X, and then when it turns into the rocket, let go. I was just reading the command for that one. But yeah, Planet Wisp was actually Planet Wisp, literally, but constructed because of Eggman, obviously. I feel this is a good level representation for Sonic Colors for this game. Like, overall, getting the emeralds through Red Rings and Eggman's Amusement Park Simulator, I feel it's a good way to at least get the emeralds within that game. Because it technically does count as special stages. I mean, it kinda does, honestly. And yeah, I feel it's a pretty good game, honestly. Cast of characters is pretty small, it's just Sonic, Tails, Eggman, obviously. And yeah, it's pretty good, if you ask me. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. With the Rocket Wisp, unlike within this game, in the original game it came in, as well as the Switch port, well, modern console port for Sonic Colors, the Rocket Wisp, after you activate the Rocket Wisp, allows you to glide for a few seconds while descending to the ground, which makes for some good platforming, as well as getting some extra rings, or to explore hidden pathways to get the red rings. To get more Chaos Emeralds. And with these segments, boost on them. And go up in the air, pick up rockets. Good like that. Up. Up. Wisp power-ups. Other than Rocket, there are other Wisp power-ups, such as a Fireball power-up, which turns you into a giant fireball, a Black Hole, which turns you into a black hole. Let's see, Cube turns you into a cube, and activated certain cubes within the levels, or turn them on or off or whatever, for puzzle sections. And the weirdest one was Spike. Spike just let you do a spin dash, but kind of pointless because I've always had the spin dash since ever. But okay, I guess. And I believe within the port of Sonic Colors for modern consoles, there is a new Wisp power-up called Ghost, if I'm not mistaken. That let you phase through walls or something like that. Yep. Okay, Oh. Oh! Hmm. Ugh. Okay, not my best. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, which... Oh, there we go, okay. That's on me being stupid. Oh, ooh. Did not know that was a timed thing for platforming. I thought I could just reach my head. Guess not. Let's try that again. Because at 7 minutes, that's kind of sad for me to be taking that long for a Sonic level. Especially for colors, because colors levels aren't really super hard from what I can recall from experience. Right. You have to go with the actual bright way because... Duh. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're at the end of the stage. Sonic Colors for the Wii obviously is a great game. Although I will say DS version of Sonic Colors, because I played both versions back in the day. Really good set of games, honestly. Especially for DS, it just is a great time to play, honestly. Like, if you can't find the physical version for DS, then emulating the game really shouldn't be that big of a deal, honestly. Because, yeah, it has a bit of touchscreen stuff, like, a bit, but it's not really going to impede you playing the game, basically. And Pink Pike Spark. Okay, I think that's just more of the needle thing, just to get through needle platforms or whatever. And now for Act 1. Every Sonic game always gotta every Sonic game always has that, the spring trap. Where you just need 2 springs. And yep, that's what Spike does, let you climb up walls. But within the original game it just lets you also do the spin dash, which I felt was dumb and a bit pointless, but sure, I guess. Gotta give the Wisps something. And Colors was not the only time that you saw the Wisps in action. Because in Sonic Lost World, you also saw them with an action as well. Alright. Woo! Yep. Yeah, within this iteration, obviously it's not going to be this. Going to give you the spin dash feature because you already have it. Start from the get-go for classic Sonic, basically. But it still has the same function of just going up, climbing up walls. Just this time you can go into special platform as Spike. And the moment that you let go, you press the button again for the Wisp, or time runs out for that Wisp, you just basically turn right back into regular classic Sonic. Like right there. I could have just stuck with the normal platforming and just stuck with the platform, but I know eventually I'm going to run out of Wisp power-up. So I just needed to play smart and then just get the other one basically, because that's why it's there in the first place. So that way you wouldn't have to waste so much time getting to the next Wisp power-up. Oh boy. Also, I feel like for the rest of the game, I'm just gonna stick with the special pre-order skins for both Classic and Modern Sonic, because I feel they're pretty cool. I mean, yeah, you could just play the game as the rest of the game as just the basic skins for Classic and Modern, but I feel these skins are well deserved to get their time in the limelight. This. Yeah. This. And keep on going, keep on going. And we turn right back. Activate the switch. Get to some platforms. And keep on going. I feel Spike isn't too bad of this power-up, although I will say Laser is pretty cool. The way of how Laser worked was that for a split moment in time the screen froze, but you did actually see a few specific crystals that worked with Laser that let you zip around really quick, and depending on how you made that angle and set up the angle for Laser, it let you just zip past enemies and get red rings. It was fun. It was really, really fun. Okay. Yep. Oh, going the wrong way. That is... I was being stupid. Okay. Although at least unlike last time with the Shadow Boss fight, I feel I won't take like forever just to get accustomed with the boss. Seriously, I did not know I had to at least hold that boost and just continuously be next to Shadow. Seriously, I thought I had to keep boosting and boosting and boosting or whatever. And no, I feel like an idiot. But this was just me playing the game blind for the first time, so I should at least be a bit lighter on myself, you know, not take so much breath blame and, you know, self-depreciation or whatever. Come on. Come up. There we go. Spin dash to get some speed. And this way. Get a red ring. Ah, there we go. That little spring there was an Eggman spring. Basically, it pushes you back, and it's just a plain old-fashioned trap. Because the game knows you're gonna at least try to act smart, avoid platforming as it, and not use those red rings back there to get ahead, and whatnot. Yep. Yep. Okay, there we go, that helps. Hey, now, for the state to activate. Oh, wow. And here I thought it was just me. And here I am thinking it's the game who has to activate it and it takes a while. But no, it's me who has to do that. Yeah. With replays, I know I'll get better with this. And just like, yep, okay, so I was actually wrong with my assumption. Yep, spin dash as usual, but you can spin dash up ceilings, which is cool. So I guess that's the justification for not having a spin dash within that game. Come on. Come on, game. Work with me here. Work with me here. Yeah. Okay. Wrong button. That. Yeah, those Eggman spikes, they're traps because the spikes will actually just push you right on back. Yeah, will push you right on back. And the spikes right here. Keep on going. Press the sprint dash button to move on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, oops. This is going to take a while, I am very sure of this. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now that's better. That's better. Although, 3 minutes because you're dying. Time to get used to this whole thing. With. Although Planet Whisper Acts 1 and 2 is just really fun. And like that, we've beaten Act 1. And also both acts within the zone, thus beating Planet Wisp. And for those 3 acts, not only did we free another friend of Sonic's, which is Charmy the Bee from Knuckles Chaotix, in the same game, appeared in Sonic Heroes, but we can also take on challenges to get the emeralds and maybe another rival battle, basically.
Dude, there's the emerald! Pretty slick move, huh?
That was very scary, but being with you makes it all better. Yeah! Hey, you look different.
And just like that, we got the challenges. And also Emerald number 5. And it's the same basic thing. Although I feel I'll at least end it here and probably do the challenges. You know, I'll probably just do the challenges off screen or something like that. Just wanted to at least do a small menu stream or something like that, because we did at least beat all 3 of the zones. And we just need to at least get, like, the boss gate key. Not boss gate keys, just beat the challenges and all that stuff. This has been FODV93. You know, yeah, I'll probably just do, like, the challenges maybe, like, off-screen, basically, because once you've seen one of them, they're gonna be, like, the same exact thing, so I'll probably just start another part of the stream when we just get enough challenge keys to get through the boss and get, like, Emerald number 6 or something like that. This has been